Yeah,
UHF
channel
49. And of course, StarTimes 121. Those are other places that you can catch us apart from streaming on YouTube, TVC Entertainment. That's the handle. Now, this morning, we're going to be taking a look. We have a James L. Jones tribute on movies today. So we're going to take a look at the life of this wonderful man who shaped entertainment for a lot of us.
And of course, we'll be keeping you up to date on what's happening in the world of sports with the beautiful game.
Omizi will be here to perform this morning, and he will be giving us the vibes. Hello.
And then we'll be having a final guest. We're going to be having this gentleman join us. His name is Felix.
Abdulrazak Babalola.
Yeah, we've got a music video director on the show this morning. Felix is the one here. Well, we'll be looking at the world of directing when it comes to music videos. These guys are making money, yeah? We'll find out how much they make and all the stuff about his career.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a Friday. I love what you're wearing, by the way. It's very nice.
You like this outfit?
Yeah, the cardigan feel.
Thank
and
you.
What's it now?
What?
Diamonds?
Well, they're gemstones. They're not diamonds.
Who know? I didn't go know. I said they're diamonds. Diamonds is a girl's best friend,
yes,
right?
And I'm not wearing diamonds right now.
See,
not in this economy.
It is what you call it. Diamonds are different levels.
Well,
there's gemstone diamond.
There's Swarovski.
There's pearl diamond. There's stone diamond. Then there's diamond.
Yeah, well, you know.
They all come in different levels, yeah? There's a level to everything. But yeah, so how was that party where?
So it was the album listening for Niniola, and it's called Press Play.
Okay.
And I got to speak to her, and essentially she said, as soon as you press play, you're not going to press pause or stop till you get to the end of the album. And that is exactly how it felt throughout the event. She's the queen of Afro House. You know, that's her genre now. So it's Afro House. It's a continuous vibe.
You know, talking about this, I just remembered the Rockers Online that's concerning Tyler and the VMA win. What was quite interesting was that, of course, she was nominated under the Afrobeat category.
Yeah.
And then she's just receiving the award, and she says, "Look, I know this has been going on, but I am not an Afrobeat artist. I am Amapiano." I know people tend to.
Interesting.
Why didn't you say that when you were nominated?
Well, hey, nobody turns back a nomination.
Exactly. You were nominated against the Burners, the R Stars, the Thames, and all of that. You know, and then she goes and she says, "Okay." But you see, people say that they don't know, but you'll be surprised. Those guys are not pushovers. They are the ones who have made the most when it comes to music business. So they do know.
They understand the difference, but the truth is this, an Afrobeat
so maybe
category.
they should have said an African category. Maybe that's where we're talking. But
African
we're looking
is
at
wide, though.
That's the point. But that is what the
wide.
category was about. You put different people. She is Amapiano, and we have to understand that Afrobeat. But now people even say that there's Afrobeat and there's Afrobeats. There's a difference. It's a whole lot of conversation. But whichever way, she's making the waves. And of course, kudos to all the rest. Burna Boy, Thames, Irish Star, Davido, Wizkid. Well done.
At this point, let's see what the weather is going to be like.
Thanks for staying with us. My name is Ememime Okoche, and this is the news. We begin in Borno State, where the National Emergency Management Agency opened an additional camp in the Borno State capital to accommodate victims of the flood disaster. As other camps are being overcrowded, those taking refuge at the camp are calling for more support from government development partners, among others, as the humanitarian crisis worsens. Earlier, the Nigerian Governors Forum, led by its chairman, Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak of Kwara, visited the state to assess the level of devastation caused by floods. TVC News senior reporter Jessie Tafida has reports.
This is Bekasi IDP camp. More residents affected by flood in Maiduguri continue to troop to temporary shelters for the displaced. The camp is now overcrowded. Though government have put measures in place to cater for the needs of victims, the situation is now overwhelming. Some victims are stranded at the camp. The National Emergency Management Agency has opened a new camp to accommodate more displaced persons.
We have been providing medical consumables and treating those in distress. We have also been providing water and we've also taken up the sanitation, as you can see. The places. We will continue to provide additional shelter, and we are here observing the wet rations that is being provided by the Borno State government. Meanwhile, our supplies are also on the way. More personnel, more food items, and also more medical consumables.
NEMA also assured it will provide adequate wash facilities in the camp to address health concerns of the victims and maintain hygiene.
The GM Busepa was assigned yesterday by the state government to provide chlorine, permethrin, so that we would avoid any outbreak of diseases. As you can see, we are also together with doctors from the Nigerian Medical Association. They are also here to provide support.
The agency says more than 300,000 people are currently sheltered at various camps across the state. Jessie Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
Political parties contesting in the September 21 governorship election in Edo State have signed a peace accord in Benin City, the state capital. The People's Democratic Party and its candidate, Asue Godalo, however, refused to sign the peace accord after the party accused the police of siding with another political party ahead of the governorship election. During the signing, INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu asked the political parties to shun any act of violence during the election.
As in INEC, at the election management body, I want to assure political parties and candidates that we'll continue to play our part according to the law and best practice as articulated in the clauses of the National Peace Accord. I appeal to political parties and candidates to note that it is not your signatures on the peace document that will guarantee peaceful elections. It is your commitment to its implementation.
Now to the foreign scene. Malaysian police authorities have rescued more than 400 children suspected of being sexually and physically abused at charity homes run by a prominent business group. Following coordinated raids on 20 premises across 2 states, police rescued 402 children and arrested 171 adults, including religious teachers and caretakers. According to Inspector General of Police Razaruddin Muzain, the police chief says the homes were run by Global Equine Services and Business GISP religious authorities in Selangor State. On Thursday, widened their investigation into GISP, which said it did not run the homes. Those rescued included 201 boys and 201 girls, aged between 1 and 17. After reports were filed this month that alleged neglect, abuse, sexual harassment, and molestation. Razaruddin told a news conference that he did not say who the reports were from. The Selangor Islamic Religious Department, JAIZ, said it had asked police to hand over any teaching material seized during the raids in Selangor and Negeri Semblemato states, so it could decide if any offenses were committed under Islamic laws which are implemented alongside secular laws in the country's dual-track legal system. And that's all we can take on the news for now. There's more on the show. Stay with us.
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you seize your day one step at a time. On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back-to-back
and all the biggest news from the world of entertainment. Only on Max Hits.
Area, waiting the apple, waiting the shop. Tune into our award-winning waiting the 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive.
Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic, we're there for you with a massive away.
You know what it is. It's the Max House Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Shee. Let's go!
102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome Pioneer Positive Force member, dancing
black man in the history of the ring who's ever had a crack at the heavyweight title. Now, white folks, of course, are behind Brady. I mean, he's the redeemer of the race and so on. But you, Jack Jefferson, are you the Black Hope?
Well, I'm black and I'm hoping.
Answer him straight, Jack.
Say, look, man, I ain't fighting for no race. I ain't redeeming nobody. My mama told me Mr. Lincoln done that. Ain't that why you shot him?
My, oh my. The big black rooster and the little red hen. I got it.
So this is a big deal, huh? Okay. If you say so. Thank you. I want to thank my father, the actor Robert Earl Jones, who opened the door to his world and his work
I want to thank the American Theater Wing, who began my formal training, and everybody else from the Manistee, Michigan Summer Stock Theater to the New York Shakespeare in the Park, who continued my training and ultimately brought me to what I call my first theater brotherhood in the Great White Hope. I shared that brotherhood with the author Howard Sackler and beloved Ed Sheeran, the director. And 20 years later, to my second theater brotherhood with Fences, when I shared that brotherhood with the great American playwright August Wilson and the brilliant director Lloyd Richards. I always want to thank.
Yeah, so today is all about a celebration of James Earl Jones. The first movie you saw was The Great White Hope, which he spoke about in that speech, one of his major introductions, which he mentioned. You saw him as a much younger person and all of that. And then he mentioned Fences. I don't know if you remember that scene with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Yes, it was a recreation of something he had done. Wow. He had done Fences before, so you'd see his own on stage. Yeah. Denzel also did it on stage, and it was later adapted into a movie. But yeah, this is James Earl Jones. I don't know, one of the 21 people only to ever win the EGOT. Yes. And I don't know, where do we even start to talk about this guy? But okay, let's see a clip of that Fences. Yeah. Just a little bit, and then maybe let's have our take on not our take, a celebration. That's all this is all about. Yeah. Just a little bit of Broadway. Wow. James Earl Jones.
1987.
Yeah. So yeah, just to be like, I love.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name na Chika Okeke. My name na Uwi Balogun. My name na Damilola Banire. My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top of you, pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this. Now what you want. After that day, the man
you go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guys, nothing, you don't vex, don't use signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as it be. Men no they ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we not say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Look, we not even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Overcome that, challenge growing up.
Speaking of that voice, his voice as a voice actor and a voiceover artist was considered a basso profundo. So he was one of those deep bass voices that were very, very rare, extremely rare voice. And he used that gift for his entire life, literally. So his career wasn't just about the screen and the stage. His voice did so much for him as well.
We're talking about his voice here. Because there's so much. I have over 10 clips. We can't play all. Maybe let's listen to a little bit of Darth Vader. Ooh. Just a little bit, because if we go on, this ladies are India emotional, same as me. If we keep it up, just a little bit, and then we'll continue showing some more clips.
Yes.
Darth Vader, only you could be so bold. The Imperial Senate will not sit still for this. When they hear you've attacked a diplomatic...
Don't act so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't article terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes, or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden fortress.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Look, Simba. Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Wow.
A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
And this'll all be mine?
Everything.
Everything the light touches. What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond our borders. You must never go there, Simba.
But I thought a king can do whatever he wants.
Oh, there's more to being king than getting your way all the time.
There's more?
Simba.
Okay, so that one just brought a tear to my eye, an involuntary tear to my eye, because that was one of the movies that shaped my childhood.
Yes.
I think I probably watched it 100 times.
I will watch it again.
100 times.
Right. Ladies.
So, and Star Wars was all the way in 1977.
Definitely. I just have so much to show about him. Let's see, he's coming in entrance as King of Zamunda. This was epic, yeah? His entrance. Goodness.
That was in Coming to America.
Yeah, Coming to America, the original, yeah, where he makes his entrance, when he comes into New York, that epitomizes,
yeah,
when we spoke about him.
3 years ago.
And when that came up in the movie, there was a session where he himself...
Okay, listen to this one. Listen to this one.
To attack the weak one. The weak one. Am I the weak one?
I spoiled you, my son. You are not strong or ruthless as I am. You will be assassinated.
Within a week.
Month, tops.
Prince Hakeem, follow the Thunderbird. It will take you to your boy. Follow the Thunderbird? This is madness. If my family were to ever find out about this...
You will be safe. Our people will be safe. It is the only way. You must.
Easy, my father.
The end is near. My funeral should be spectacular.
Yabo, Baba.
Let's have it now, while I'm alive.
It shall be glorious.
In the beginning, the universe began. Stars, planets, all the visible objects in the universe came to be with a single purpose: to prepare the way for the grandest creation of all, the birth of Japheth. But today, we gather for a moment or two to give much respect due to the king who made a difference in our world. Zamundans, I give you in vogue.
What a king, what a king, what a king, what a mighty good. I'ma say it again now. What a king,
If we had
he wanted to attend his own funeral.
If we had the whole show to do this, I have enough clips and just to cover everything.
No, like this man lived.
He lived. He enjoyed himself.
He lived.
He had fun.
He lived. I was reading just glancing through his his life, his career, and seeing how he transitioned from stage. He even fought in the military. During the Korean War. I mean, this man lived life. He did, and it's so beautiful to celebrate him in all his glory and his fullness.
Funny enough, his personal life was extremely personal. He didn't put anything about his family out there, and he didn't need to, because his gravitas, his gift was just shining all over the world for him. And he's been for every Comic-Con. He used to come and show up for the Darth Vader fans, connected with this generation, Gen Zs, and even younger.
So I also learned that his voice of Darth Vader, he actually told the producers to archive it for future purposes, if they ever have to use it.
All right, so it's that's it.
It's a legacy.
Yeah. He passed on September 9th, 2024, at the ripe, very old age of 93. That's it. James L.
Jones.
All right, we'll take the time out now. Stay with us. What are your thoughts on the legend? This is what they call legend. Not everybody is a legend. They have 3 words around. Just put it in the comments. We'll be back after this time out.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome the grand comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Gbenga Adeyinka the First. OJ right here, 7 of 7, like you already know.
Gbenga right here, 7 of 7, like I'm beginning to know.
It's now time for the question.
You don't scare me one bit. Bata, I go drink. So.
Okay. So now one chance for enter. My first question. Do you remember the names of the winners of that edition of StarQuest?
Of course I do.
Why do you?
And I hate myself for this, because I have this question for you. Final question. No. Where outside Nigeria and what year? I think you're the only one that can be wicked.
I am thinking, because I know back in the day.
Don't think. Answer my question quick. You are thinking too much. I don't like it.
The UK.
Final answer. Okay. I said, God, please, let me to perform outside Nigeria.
Wait.
And God gave me a show in Ghana. Drink, my friend, drink. I know.
I don't overthink this thing. See where I can.
Yes, you overthink them.
I would say you should catwalk.
Let's catwalk. Where are we?
No, that's not catwalking.
That's good walking.
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you seize your day one step at a time.
Come back.
Yeah, good morning.
It's good to see you.
It's wonderful to be here again.
Wow, whoa. So, what are we making today?
It's a special one this morning, and we're having a classic chicken spring rolls.
Classic chicken spring rolls. Okay, so the spring rolls you get inside small chops these days doesn't really have any protein inside. It's just like some onions and some cabbage in it. But this is different.
The regular one is a vegetable spring roll.
Yeah.
But what we're having right now is chicken spring. That's why it's classic.
Okay, fantastic. Let's talk about ingredients at this point.
We have the chicken fillet, which is the protein. We have the veggies, which is the cabbage, the spring onion, the carrot, the onions, and the ring bell peppers. I have my English garlic, the salt, the seasoning powder, the the thyme,
and
ginger. Yeah, that's the ginger. The oyster sauce, sesame oil, the flour. That's the chili, sweet chili sauce, and that's the light soy sauce.
Light soy
sauce,
chili sauce, sesame oil.
Yeah.
Right. Then we have aromatics. So we're talking about the thyme and the garlic and the ginger. Now, this feels like it's going to have loads of flavor in it.
Sure.
Of course, let's not forget the flour.
Sure.
So any flour is fine.
It's good.
Right?
And if that's the only part that I really need the technical part, because to make the pastry, we're going to go through that in a minute.
Okay.
But they sell the wraps. So in case you don't want to go to this restaurant, you can go to the store and get the wrap.
All right, fantastic. So which one are we going to start with, the vegetables or the flour?
We're going to start with the chicken.
I didn't mention the chicken.
Yeah. No, I think I mentioned that first.
Yeah.
So we're going to just shred this.
Okay.
Trying to boil it. You know, we're going to parboil it with some of this, so it's going to really get inside. So while that is boiling, I can shred my. I can cut my
so I think we should get the knives out. Which one? Okay, you have one already standing by. And of course, we have a pan that we're going to be using, a special type of pan. And you're going to be using sesame oil on the pan, yes?
Yeah.
Aha. So I'm going to help you put the heat on so that it can be nice and hot. Is there anything else I can help with at this point?
Just watch.
I should just watch. Okay. All right. So this chicken breast now, how many spring rolls do you think we can get with one chicken breast?
It depends on how the fillings. We can reserve it.
Okay.
So sometimes you have to do the fillings. Once it's much, you can preserve it in the freezer.
Okay.
So at the previous times, if you want to make it, you just pick this up. So just much as you want to.
This is just one chicken breast, though.
Yeah.
And you're slicing it very thin.
Yeah, but this should do like 10 spring rolls.
Ooh. Okay, so this is nice and hot now. Ooh. Okay.
I need to boil it first.
Yes. Let me get you a small.
No, I have
one small pan. All right. So this looks good. Yeah.
And a little
fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. All right. So are we doing any marinating?
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing the marinating here.
Got it.
Everything goes into the water. So I get my.
Yep. Gotcha. So this garlic now, there are not a lot of people that. So there's some people that sort of avoid garlic because of how strong it is, But you have quite a bit of it on display here.
Yeah, it's very, very medicinal. It's
very
good for health purposes.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right. So
garlic. We don't use too much of it. So if people are allergic to it, they're not really going to feel the taste because we don't have too much.
Okay.
I used to say that cooking takes moderation. You don't have to put too much of anything.
Okay.
Little of everything at the end of the day brings out that perfect, right?
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna.
Ooh, this is getting nice and hot. So some garlic and ginger straight in there.
Yeah.
Nice. Adding some thyme in there. And some of the seasoning. All right. Fantastic. So how long are we looking?
It's a chicken breast, so it gets softened in a minute. So it doesn't really. It's just to get all those ingredients inside. So.
Okay. Fantastic. Great. Do we need to cover that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me get the cover.
So at this stage, I can start cutting my veggies.
All right. So I'm a big fan of these sweetened peppers. That's green and red peppers.
Yeah, you can use the yellow
always
too.
so encouraged when I see them. But then also they're the kind of vegetable that you don't have to cook too long.
Yeah. That's why I'm cooking this first. Normally I can stir fry everything together. So the chicken has to be really done. So, but this had to just be slightly stir-fried.
All right, slightly.
Yeah.
Slightly. All right. Can't wait. Can't wait. So, also, carrots, sometimes because of the texture of carrot, it feels a little bit hard, yeah? So, are you ever worried that the texture of the carrot won't be as soft as the rest of the vegetables?
I'll moderate that with the kind of cut I'm going to give.
Okay.
Like once I want to cut, I'll make sure I do the very slight.
Okay, very slim, yeah?
So once it's slim, once
Okay.
I have something slight like this, it's going to get soft in little fire.
Okay. Okay, let's take that out of the way for a second. Yeah, so that they can see what you're doing. Aha, now I think they can see. Yeah. So those tiny slices, julienne, yeah?
And still, you'll feel the crunchiness slightly. It's not like it's really going to get too...
Fantastic. So this flour now, you know, whenever you're working with flour, you also have to have some kind of
Moderation, yeah.
So what are we adding to the flour later
I'm just adding a little salt, just a little salt, and we're good.
Okay. So no sugar at all in...
No sugar, no sugar.
Okay.
But if we're making the vegetable spring roll, I think I'm good here.
Fantastic. All right.
Oh, you can feel the smell.
Okay. So once again, if you would like to try this at home, this is Chef Natural. He is making chicken spring rolls. Classic chicken spring rolls. And if you're trying to figure out how he's getting it done, just make sure you stay glued to your screen. We're going to be showing you the whole process. And these are the ingredients one more time. Now we have, of course, all the vegetables, red and green peppers, onions, spring onions, carrots, cabbage. We also have some amazing spices there. We have thyme, chicken spice, then some salt, ginger, and garlic. Then let's not forget these sauces. This is light
sweet chili sauce,
light soy, sweet chili sauce, and sesame oil. I really want to see what you're going to do with this sesame oil.
I'm frying with it.
You're frying it.
I'm going to stir fry this chicken boiling now with it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So one thing about sesame oil is that every time you use sesame oil, it then begins to taste like an Asian dish.
Yeah, because it's very, the smell is very, very nice, I say.
The price is also very, very nice in the market. Sesame oil is not the kind of thing that you buy 1 liter of. You buy a small bottle and you use it sparingly. But frying with sesame oil is something I don't see every day.
It's because what we're doing is, I mentioned it's classy, so we don't have to make it taste regular, like, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just to bring in a different taste that will make the food a little more classy.
Ooh. Do you want to check on the chicken?
Yeah, I think I'm good with chicken. I can reduce the light right now.
Okay, let me reduce the heat for you. All right. So as he told us earlier, this chicken didn't take time at all. He added some of the chicken spice, thyme.
The thyme.
Ginger.
The garlic.
A bit of salt.
Yeah, just a little bit of salt and the seasoning powder.
So at this point, the chicken looks good. Looks good to go. Fantastic. Ooh.
Get a drainer.
Looks good. Okay. All right. Let me even find the napkin. First of all, so I don't burn my fingers off. And then let me take the heat down one more time. Okay, fantastic. So, yeah, okay, that's the napkin I was looking for. Great. Let's see if we can get this drained. Great. So we're losing the broth, yes? We don't need the broth?
No.
Okay, fantastic. I got it, I got it, I got it. Woo! Okay. So this is how it looks right now. Nice and clean. Nice and, woo, I love the flavors. Easy, it's hot. Oh, your hands are. In fact,
So I
couldn't do that.
I can just add the sesame oil in the pot now.
Okay, that looks a bit. It still has water in it. Is that a problem?
You know, I'm gonna allow you dry.
Okay, all right. So we'll add the sesame oil to the pan, and then we will proceed with frying. At this point, we would love for you to stay right there, and of course, try this at home, maybe over the weekend. Chef Natural's classic chicken spring rolls. We're taking a break at this point. Stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome pioneer Positive Force member, dancing queen of the 80s, non-conformist, Afrobeat historian in her right, and long-standing member of the multiple award-winning all-female show Your View, Omoyeni Yeni Anikulapo Kuti, aka YK Power! Ginger,
Take it.
Today we'll go here.
Hey, I don't read you.
Are you sure?
I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to drink.
We're in trouble today.
What's your age?
I was close now.
I
said 1975.
He said 73. He said 75. Vanessa wasn't even born in 75.
So will I drink half?
You go drink. Take. Make I help you. Russian.
No be half.
Which half? You will make me drink. I'll give you a hint.
Lights in no. Nepa Road. Nepa Road in Abeokuta.
First of all, my brain cannot memorize everything.
A big black bug.
A big black dog.
Bug. A big black bug.
Oh, sorry. A big.
It don't start.
Omo fella. Omo Anikulapo Kuti. Wọ́n rò pé kíni kékeré yìí.
It's by Audison. It's not by Audison.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon. I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur.
The NPFL enters March Day 2 this weekend. Assistant coaches of the Super Eagles, Fidelis Ilechukwu and Daniel Ogumode, they return to take charge of their team's league games after being part of the national team's international engagement. Solomon Ajizogu is on this particular report.
Match day 1 of the Nigeria Premier Football League NPFL saw 3 away wins, 3 home victories, and 4 draws. Defending champions Enugu Rangers played a surprise goalless home draw against NPFL returnees El Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri.
The ones that didn't win doesn't mean that they won. Winning. in other matches or they won't come up. The reason is this is just the beginning of the league.
Despite the presence of Emmanuel Amuneke on the bench, Heartland Owerri lost at home to Enyimba.
It's unfortunate the incident happened in Heartland home, but I know in time to come, as time progresses, those boys will do wonders.
Let's just see as if it's just the tips of the iceberg. Losing or winning the first game doesn't mean that you are going to be in the bottom or to carry the league.
That team is just coming up after they got, they had an accident, and the team is just coming up. I believe they will do best. They will do well in their subsequent matches.
Coming from an impressive away victory on match day 1 of the NPFL, Remo Stars of Ikene host Sunshine Stars of Akure on match day 2. Head coach Daniel Ogumode returns from assisting Austin Eguavoin on national team duties to take charge of Remo against Sunshine Stars in Ikene on Saturday. But Rangers will wait till the 25th of September to show they have recovered from the surprise goalless draw at home to El Kanemi on the opening day of the league. 2 matches hold this Saturday, with Akwa United hosting Abia Warriors. On Sunday, El Kanemi entertained Kwara United in Port Harcourt. It will be a clash of former teammates as Finidi George leads Rivers United against Emmanuel Amuneke and Heartland Owerri. Bayelsa United play Kano Pillars in Yenagoa. Katsina United host Bendel Insurance. Niger Tornadoes take on Nasarawa United in Mina, while Shooting Stars welcome Plateau United to Ibadan.
It was a great result this week. You have 3 away win, 1 draw, and I think if it's continuing like that, everybody will pick a point both away and home. And I think the referee they've done a great job this week. I hope they can continue like that.
Head coach of defending champions Enugu Rangers Vitalis Ilechukwu and head coach of Remo Stars Daniel Ogumodede returned to the dugout with their teams after international duty with the Super Eagles. Teams in the NPFL will look to do better than the 3 away wins and 3 home victories of match day 1. Solomon Ajiziogu, TVC News.
And of course, match day 2 of the Nigerian Premier Football League. You've seen the fixtures there that will happen. Ogumodede, of course, and coming back from national team assignment, and of course getting there to host their team. Now let's move over to England, where interim manager Lee Casley says he is up for the England manager's position and adds that as far as he is concerned, the role is no longer the impossible job. In the wake of Gareth Southgate's resignation, Casley has been put in interim charge for the 3 rounds of autumn international matches, but he has never admitted publicly that he wants the role long term. He insists he can build a reliable and successful England team.
I still have that feeling with the 21s, to be honest. I think it's the responsibility that I feel. I just want the players to do so well, and that pushes you because you want to put them in a position where they're performing really well, playing to the best of their ability, and that puts I feel that pressure to make sure that we can create opportunities for them to be really effective in effective areas, and hopefully we've done that over the last 2 games. Sorry.
Irish, by the way, of course, recall that he coached them against his home country, where he played 41 matches for them on the international stage. But incidentally, this is the thing quite interesting about that England and Ireland match. 2 former players who had already played international matches for Ireland in the presence of Jack Grealish and Declan Rice were the 2 who scored the goals. And just before the match, there was a banner across, or there were banners across the stadium calling them snakes. Then both of them scored. It was just a whole. You couldn't have made a better script, right? If you were going to put a drama or a stage play or a movie together about what happened on that particular day as England defeated Ireland 2-0. So yeah. All right, moving on from that now. Arsenal fans will probably crack a smile as Mikel Arteta has agreed a new 3-year contract at the club after speculation over a potential move out of North London. The 42-year-old has been in charge of Gunners since 2019 and has led them to successive second-place finishes, but had entered the final 12 months of his deal. Arteta called for calm last month regarding his contract situation, insisting that his focus had been on the transfer window. This new deal comes on the eve of Arsenal's Premier League clash against London rivals Tottenham Hotspurs on Sunday.
I feel very proud, really special day, very excited and just looking forward, looking ahead what is coming, and very, very excited. It was the people and it was the ambition of the club. I feel extremely lucky to work every single day with the good people that we had in the organization. I start from my coaching staff, where they are relentless, supporting me, challenging me, inspiring me, giving me ideas, making me a better coach, better person every single day. It goes to the staff around, that is a joy, the energy that they bring in, the dedication, the love and the passion that they have.
Okay, that's Mikel Arteta on his new contract, a new 3-year deal, which will take him up until 2028. Yeah, 2028. So Arsenal is in safe hands. Now, the reason why a number of Arsenal fans might have been concerned is that there's speculation that Pep Guardiola might just leave next season or before the next season. And who else? Who's better to replace him than one of his proteges in Mikel Arteta? If you're looking at proteges, of course, Pep said to have okay, I wouldn't say top coaches or majority of the coaches around, because if I copy center for some company, we're not talking about the top coach yet. Okay, and then you know, so yeah, he has been there, done that. He's been people, even Eric Ten Hag once worked under Pep Guardiola. That is of course during his stint at Bayern Munich. So, yeah, Pep Guardiola had done quite a lot. And so when he gets into the conversation, you know that conversation of Pep Guardiola versus Jose Mourinho that continues going on and on and on, who's the greater manager, who's the best manager. The point is, look, Pep has not, Mourinho looks like his legacy Mourinho looks more like his legacy is more, his best years are behind him. It's just the truth, it's just a fact as it is. Pep Guardiola still is looking at creating much more bigger memories or much more bigger years in front of him. And then someone once said that a success without a successor is basically a failure. So how much of yourself have you passed on to the next generation, right? I think when all is said and done, that's all we're going to be looking at. Maybe even you as a person, when you're getting close to the end of your life. So how much more have you impacted the next generation? And that is where Pep Guardiola also comes up trumps. I mean, because you have a number of coaches who have worked with him, a number of players. I mean, look at Xavi also, former coach of Barcelona, former coach of Al Saad. You know, well, when it comes to the case of Xabi Alonso has worked with Jose Mourinho, has worked with Pep Guardiola, has also worked with Carlo Ancelotti. So you can see. And then look at Carlo Ancelotti also. Of course, Zidane is basically a Carlo Ancelotti protege. He was his assistant manager for about 2-3 years before he took over, of course, and made his own mark. But Jose Mourinho, how many can we say? Right? I'm not trying to smear Jose Mourinho here. I'm just saying what it is. You know, Pep Guardiola, you would say, has bequeathed more to the oncoming generation than he has at the moment. Okay, now let's head over to matches. Let's look at the matches that will be happening. Like you just know, Arsenal will be up against Tottenham without their captain Martin Odegaard, who was injured at international duty. So now squad depth, that's what we're going to be talking about now. How much can Arsenal, you know, stay, or how much can Arsenal perform without their talisman and captain Martin Odegaard? That midfield first choice would be Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey and Declan Rice. But then there are other contenders there. Someone mentioned Juan Enrique. Juan Enrique go make under 23 for Nigeria. But there's Jorginho. There's Vieira has been sold, right? Emil Smith-Rowe has been sold. I don't know why. I mean, why would, if Emil Smith-Rowe was not sold? I mean, he's a replacement. My producer is saying you're a Timber. No, Timber not defender now. Killer day. You see now, other than they carry defenders now when they play midfield. But Jorginho is there. Maybe Kai Havertz will fall back. But if they had bought a striker, I don't know, but maybe Raheem Sterling might make his debut against Tottenham Hotspur. So, well, they may be covered For me, I would have wanted Arsenal to also be one of the clubs pushing for Victor Osimhen. Even though we heard the late news of Liverpool, Arsenal, but think about it. If they had a striker now, maybe Kai Havertz could have come back a bit, which of course for me, Kai Havertz is about the worst false nine out there. So I don't know why Arteta is still keeping him as a false nine. Nah. Missing too many clear-cut, guilt-edged chances. So Kai Havertz is not it. But let's take a look at the other matches that will be happening. Southampton will be up against Manchester United. Southampton have lost all their matches. The team that has not gotten any point in
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you seize your day one step at a time. On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back-to-back
and all the biggest news from the world of entertainment. Only on Max Hits.
Area, waiting the apple, waiting the shop. Tune into our award-winning waiting the 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive.
Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic, we're there for you with a massive way.
You know what it is. It's the Max House Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Shee. Let's go!
102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And every day we keep the doctor away.
Just
It's
like
Wake Up Nigeria.
Also keep the doctor away.
Wake Up Nigeria. And we're starting off again this hour in the kitchen with Chef Nachara. He's making his classic spring rolls, classic chicken spring rolls. And he is hard at work trying to make the pastry itself. Now, I'm not sure if you can see what he's doing, but he's basically basting the flour onto the pan in an effort to make it like super thin, like a thin.
To get it to this.
To get it to this texture. Ooh.
This requires skill.
A lot of skill.
It requires real skill because I mean, not everyone would get it. I'm good at cooking. I don't even think I'll.
That's why I said they sell the wraps.
Yeah, they sell the wraps. Yeah.
Oh, they sell the
you can buy the wraps from the store.
Like tortilla wraps.
Yeah.
Just a lighter.
Yeah.
They have the wraps for
version of it.
Yeah,
nice.
amazing.
Well done.
Meanwhile, there's still quite a bit coming your way right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Yes, indeed. And if you want to follow the show, you can always follow us on social media. Just use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC and tag us. That's TVCE.
Yes, TVC Entertainment _.
Yeah, exactly.
And you could also reach us on Wake Up Nigeria on TVC as well.
Yes,
we're also live on GOTV channel 16 and UHF 49.
Yes, so.
Right, let's kick off with a musical performance. Ewe Tuga Ibukun Samuel Omizi. Now, this is a singer, rapper, and songwriter, and he will be performing, of course, getting us into the weekend to Osime. Wow, interesting.
Osime.
Interesting.
Wow, okay.
Then finally joining us, we have Abdulrazak Babalala, popularly known as Perlix. He is creative director of Perlix Definition, a brand that redefines creativity. Interesting. He redefines it through art and entertainment, and as a cinematographer and video director, he has some really, really great talked about music videos. You'll be hearing from him very soon. Yeah, it's Friday, everyone.
And we have
game day.
Yeah.
is our game master for this morning.
Thank you very much. The game mistress herself.
Yes, sir.
At which, of course, at the end of the day, to be chaired by Mike, so. But hey, if you like, side-eye me.
You see, come on, make me do it. You will get today.
While Mike is still making up his mind on the game, let's take the weather and see what it's going to be like today.
Yay. We're still in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, and Chef Natural is about to show us how to roll these amazing classic chicken spring rolls. Now look at that. Look at the pastry he just made right now in one of our pans, and the way he's delicately rolling it. So the pastry is very light, very, very light, and it's rolling almost to perfection. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? Isn't that just perfect? So the process of mixing the flour, he put a bit of salt and water.
Just a little salt and water.
Yeah.
Good.
And he's just scooping some of the mix. It's been sautéed in the pan. That's chicken, all the vegetables, and the spices. He added sesame oil to that, and now he's placing it inside the pastry. Very nice. Very nice. So what are you doing there with the flour?
To seal the edges.
Okay. To make sure it doesn't open.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So
same flour.
Same flour mix.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's another one there, and another one. It's actually not taking quite long at all. But I guess the quantity that you're putting inside the wrap is also important.
Yeah. So it doesn't get too big, look too big or too small.
Okay, all right. So roll it like so. Okay, beautiful. And that's it. Like so. Chef Natural's classic chicken spring roll. Voila. So if I want to mix this flour now, this is the consistency you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Or do I add more water to this?
No, that's okay.
Okay. So this is it here. Nothing too dramatic, just flour and water and a bit of salt. You know, very light, nothing too thick. And he bastes the pan little by little and lets it heat up. Yeah, that's it. Very simple. So the flour I have in this bowl right now is not looking like much, but like this could make another maybe 5
or 4, yeah.
5 spring rolls. Yeah, okay. I actually thought this was going to take a longer time, but it's not taking time at all. So what else can you add to a spring roll? You've added chicken.
We can use prawn.
Ooh.
You can use shredded beef.
Ooh, shredded beef spring roll sounds so nice. Wow, sounds so tasty. So any spring roll filling of your choice, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So the process of, let's move this in a bit. Ooh.
It's too hot.
Okay, it's a bit hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. All right. So he's taking the flour and just literally basting the bottom of the pan there. So I guess the wider the pot, the bigger the
spring roll.
The spring roll. Interesting. Or the bigger the pan in this case.
The bigger the pastry.
Imagine that. So you know, whenever you have that craving for Asian food or anything like that, just try and make it yourself at home.
It's possible.
Very possible. Like on an average, how many times do you do this in a week?
Sometimes every day now. Is the also. When there's an event, when people want to eat, we got to be available like all the time.
It feels like small chops has now become a staple at every party.
Sure.
It's a staple. If there's no small chops, it feels like that party hasn't even started or ended until they bring out the small chops. Woo! Look at that. Very simple. Very, very simple. So you just peel it off the bottom of the pan. So you have to just make sure it's a non-stick.
Yeah, it has to be a non-stick pan. Okay. And you have to keep it clean. If you want to use it for pastry, it has to be for pastry because it doesn't need to have scratch. When there's scratches in the pan, you're not going to have a perfect pastry. So you need to keep it straight for just...
All right. This looks so simple yet so complicated. Wow. And it also smells really nice. The sesame oil flavor is popping, and the vegetables still look so nice and colorful. You just know that when you bite into that spring roll,
Mixed feeling, yeah?
Wow, wow, wow. All right, at this point, we're going to take another break, and you've seen essentially what it looks like. After this, we fry.
Yeah, right away.
And then it's done.
Good.
Chef Natural's classic chicken spring rolls right here on Wake Up Nigeria in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. Hopefully you're learning and doing something like this weekend. Use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC and show us your videos. We want to see them, we want to connect with you and see how your spring rolls turn out. Let's take a quick break. There's still more on Wake Up Nigeria.
The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. No need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty.
My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun. My name na Damilola Banire. My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top of you, pigeon. I'm gonna bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
you no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody. When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as he be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, you make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we not say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some period.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome the grand comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Benga Dainka the First. OJ right here, 7 of 7, like you already know.
Benga right here, 7 of 7, like I'm beginning to know.
It's now time for the questions.
You don't scare me one bit. Bata bata, I go drink. So.
Okay. So now one chance for Inter. My first question. Do you remember the names of the winners?
Welcome back. You know, every Fridays we bring to you music, and right here, right now, we have Ewetuga Ibukun Samuel. He's popularly known as Omizi. He's a Nigerian singer, rapper, and songwriter. His genres include Afrobeats and Afropop. And this morning, he'll be performing to the song titled Osime. How are you doing, Omizi?
I'm doing great.
Doing well?
Yeah.
Okay, so talk to us. Why did you decide to sing about the popular Nigerian footballer, Victor Osimhen?
Okay, yeah, so Osimhen is a striker and he's a top striker. And
Okay.
literally all he does is to follow his goal. So I use that as a theme of the song to like chase my goals, to always be a top striker at my game.
Loving that. Being a top striker at your game in the music industry. How's that journey been for you? Do you think so far you've been striking all the... striking well? How's it been for you?
Well, like, I don't think anything is easy in this life, and nothing comes easily. So,
I agree.
Like, it's been a whole lot of journey, but we thank God I'm here and I'm performing my new single titled Osimhen.
Okay, so what should we expect from you next? I mean, now that you released the single, what's next?
There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot next. Like, there's a whole lot. So this is just like the foundation. Osimhen is the foundation. So if you're watching this, make sure you watch out for Omizi. It's time to take over.
Ooh, look at that. Omizi is ready to take over the music industry. We can't wait to see you blossom. Take it away with your performance.
Thank you very much.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful music video there. If you're wondering the brain behind that music video, he's right here with us. On the couch is Abdul Razak Babalola, popularly known as Perlix. He's the creative director of Perlix Definition, a brand that redefines creativity through arts and entertainment. He's also a cinematographer and the video director of the most talked about music video of the moment, Stronger by Young John. Hello, 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 Perlix. I know you are as Abdul Razak. But hey, nice to see you again, nice Perlix. It's been so long.
Yeah.
How long since 2020?
Yeah, I think 2020, yeah.
2021 or 2020?
2021.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been?
I've been amazing. I'm doing good.
Oh, look at that. All that bling. So which one are you dropping? The shoes, the jewelry?
Which one do you want?
We'll talk about it later. Okay, so first off, I mean, you started off as a photographer,
Yeah.
you know, capturing, I would say, obsolete images, you know, and putting, you know, the way you capture those images was very different, very unique, in very unique ways. And then, you know, at some point you went into recycling materials and just basically projecting and promoting, you know, the need or the importance of recycling materials from plastic, from waste to, you know, reusable materials. Mm-hmm. Now you have transitioned into the music industry. At what point did you decide, okay, this is what I want to do?
Okay, for me, music video started off as a fluke for me because I didn't plan to like be a music video director.
Okay.
I've always been a photographer, yeah. So a friend of mine was signed under a record label, so he needed to like shoot this video, and some of my friends were like, okay, what's up? Let's do this. I can do it, and we came together and we did it. Yes.
And then that was it for you at that moment.
Yeah.
And then you started working with Files, Simi, and the rest of them. I mean, the highlight for the moment right now is that particular music video, Stronger by Young John. Yeah. I mean, talk to us about the storytelling first off. When Young John approached you and said, okay, Perlix, I would like you to shoot the video for this song, what went through your mind?
After listening to the song when he called me, so he told me the song was trending on TikTok. So I went on TikTok to like check it out. So while watching the videos and listening to the lyrics of the song, I said that people are going this way and the song is going this way. So I just wanted people to like feel a little bit of, let's say, a little bit of pain of what he was feeling while recording the song, or what he was going through while recording the song.
Did he tell you about his story?
He just told me, just shallow part, just like,
okay, he didn't go into the intricacies.
Yes.
Okay.
So as a creative, I had to like tell it in my own way, because I could have literally like just told the story in a normal way. Okay, his mom just died, but I had to just like let the audience feel, so that you can connect to the song. But so when you hear the song, you know that this song is really personal to him, and it will be personal to you too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
talk to us about, you know, the creative process behind the video.
Fun fact about the whole creative process is, as much as people love the video online and crying online, I created the idea within 1 hour 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 hour 30 minutes. Immediately came to my mind, and I was talking to my executive producer of the very famous Femi Dabson. So we're like going back and forth on the idea. So after wrote down the treatment, and I sent it to Young John, and he liked it immediately. And like, oh, wow, this is what I want.
So were you particular in terms of the casting? Because I see that you also used quite prominent actors in it. Were you trying to also whip up, you know, emotions by using those particular characters?
Yes, because like I said, I was going back and forth with my producer, Femi. So we're like checking a whole lot of like list of characters that can give us the emotions that we want. And also because Young John is light-skinned, so I'm trying to like, okay, find a balance between the characters who can give me that type of feel and skin tone to just balance it off so that everything feels very, very intentional.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just guesswork.
Guesswork, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. There was a particular scene that sort of spooked me a little. It got my attention. How did you get the car on the hill of sand?
With the help of my set designer.
Okay.
Yeah, toothpick with the help of my set designer.
Did you did you have to lift the car up onto the Oh, because it looks like a rickety car.
Yeah. And a lot of
that particular shot.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that shot, that particular set means a lot. Like, it's part of the story.
Oh, it is part of Young John's story?
It's part of the story that I was trying to tell him.
Oh, in the music video.
Because the mom died through a car accident.
Oh.
So the car crashed.
Oh, wow. Look at the detailing.
Yeah, we'll see to his styling, to see that he's wearing black. So it's just a subtle storytelling, just there, plain sight. But people would.
Yeah, you know, we wouldn't have guessed, and that's because we live in a generation where, you know, as much as we see a lot of evolution happening in the music industry, not just all over the world, but here in Nigeria, the music videos always contradict sometimes the lyrics. We see a lot of music videos that do not align with the lyrics of the songs. You know, there's that, you know, the music video is. And then we also see music videos that sort of also objectify a lot of women, even though we know that it's groovy, it's fun, everybody's having fun, and, you know, all of that. Talk to us about the future of, you know, cinematography in Nigeria as, you know, cinematographers yourself.
Coming from the music video aspect, I feel like music is diverse, you understand, and music connects to us in different ways. There are music for like different
generations,
different mood of our aspect. There's some music to like uplift your spirit.
Yeah.
There's some music to like just make you dance. So what I just try to do as a creative is when a song is being sent to me, I try to like add a subtle storytelling, because you can't just tell me as an artist, the music is just there. Even though it is based on vibes, there's still a narrative behind it. So I just try to like add subtle storytelling in it. That's why there's no video of mine that you won't find storytelling. You must definitely see storytelling. Even if it's a particular picture, I must put into it. So I like to just tell stories with my visuals.
Your colleague recently, I mean, he's been battling with kidney failure, and that's TJ Omoro. And we know that in recent times, he's been one of the most, you know, prominent music video producers and directors, you know, in Nigeria today. Have you ever worked with him before?
No, we're friends with cool, but we've not gotten to like work.
Okay.
Yeah, we're friends with cool.
Okay. What do you think about, you know, his direction when it comes to storytelling in his music?
I think he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing creative. We both inspire each other. We talk about our works too. Yeah, so I think he's doing good too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next for you, Pelix? Talk to us.
Pelix still, because Pelix is, like I said, we're defining creativity. So just something, I don't know what's coming, but I definitely know it's something big.
Do you see any bit of similarities between your work and TJ Omoro's work? Or you just feel like you're unique in your own way?
I'm unique in my own way. Like, it's not for me to tell. People can see it, so we're both different.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. It's such a pleasure having you here and sharing your gifts with the world. I mean, the Stronger video is such a powerful video. You can tell there's a lot of emotions in the video, and it was beautifully, you know, well written, well told, and well executed as well. So I'd say well done. Looking forward to your next music video.
Thank you very much. All right. Something amazing is coming.
Ah, nice. Fingers crossed, right?
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Nice. I can't wait. So we have a game segment coming up next.
Okay.
And we always have our guests join us for the game segment.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm down for it now.
Oh, fantastic. Great. All right, guys, we'll be right back. It's the game segment next. I wanted Titi to shout it out, but hey, she's over there, but hey, we'll be right back. Stay with us, guys.
Entertainment for me, first of all, I say it's a vocation, is work for me, is a way of life that brings about merriment, relaxation, and it's happiness, it's everything good put together. Anything at all just to make you happy, give you joy, make you laugh, make you dance. Entertainment is a way of life, what you want.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon. I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brand, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Made Kuti in the view. It's still 7 of 7, and we've been doing a whole lot of protesting. The only thing that remains is just to carry placard.
It's about 5 of 7, to be honest. Because, ask your question. I have so much to speak about once we finish.
We will not give you the time because it's 7 of 7.
I will make the time now. He said he will not ask questions about science.
No.
About neuroplasticity.
And based on
he asked a question that was subjective about high life, and he did not finalize his answer about a Kuti question where there are only 3 of us.
Editor, scratch this part out.
That could have possibly composed the music.
Editor, scratch this part out.
Hop star.
Very original.
Terrible name.
Very authentic.
The authentic name. Amazing.
So yeah, balloons and a cup stackings. Stacking of the cups.
Just stop it.
It's okay. All I'm saying, my brother. I don't use any name you want.
Any name.
You can even call it Ballon d'Or.
Oh, nice. Like, okay, Ballon d'Or. Yeah, we're going to call it Ballon d'Or. I love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Mike. Yeah.
Why are you taking me?
Yes.
That's not supposed to be.
That is the name of
that's the name of it. So now everyone gets a balloon each. Here
you get a balloon.
You get a balloon.
I get a balloon.
Perlix gets a balloon.
Yeah, everybody gets a balloon.
Everybody gets a balloon.
No, give her the gold. Give me black. Why are you giving me gold?
And to make it easier. So all of these cups are going to be in here. And what are you going to do is blow the balloons into the cup.
Felix, why are you looking so confused? Why? Like,
and drop it here.
Okay.
And then.
Okay. It's like we have to spread this cup, so this is gonna take too long if we leave them in there. Yes, it will.
I'm going to be last. I never chopped this morning.
So how much oxygen do you have in you?
I never chopped this morning.
Felix. How much oxygen do you have?
I'm going to pass out.
Oh my
God. Okay.
This is harder than I thought, to be honest.
Exactly. So, are you good? I think we get it.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you do?
But let's. Ebs, we said we get it.
Let me show it to you now.
It's okay.
Wait, so what? How are you arranging?
So you are going to stack the cups on each other
Oh, you've not
using
started
the
now.
balloons.
Stack
That's
it,
because
let's see
Titi has not allowed me to stack the
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Stack one, let's see.
Okay, so you're just starting now.
Yeah. That's why I said earlier we should probably just.
This is actually harder than I thought.
Okay, wait, what's the final arrangement? Show us with your hand. Just show us what would the final arrangement look like.
Like this. Yeah.
Guy, babe, calm down.
You know what? Just stack these numbers.
Wait, now allow me stack these things. Leave me alone. Yeah, so it's like supposed to look like this and this. Using the balloon.
I've lost already.
So that's how it works. Can anyone try?
Wow.
Let's go.
Mike.
You do. You've not done it. You're calling my name.
Now.
All right. So are you willing to try? You try.
Felix, try. I just did now.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Titi, go ahead.
All right. So are you trying to say I'm full of hot air?
Yes, you are. You have a lot of
So I think 1 minute or something.
Okay, so now that we have the cups stacked, yeah, so I think you should just put the cups down using the balloons.
All right. Who's timing me? Let's do this.
Mike will stack it up back.
So what's one say? Which kind of game person? Will it work?
Why did this game look so easy when I saw it?
No, game. Now you have seen now. You think it's easy to come up?
The song like motivates you.
Oh, Titi is doing well. Yeah!
This was set through. Play game by herself.
I did it!
Game and hell
Oh,
herself.
let me take the one to the floor too. All right. So that was mine. 1 minute. What? 1 minute. What?
What did you do?
1 minute 20 seconds. No. You said I should stack it in
You
there.
scattered everything here.
Oh yeah.
Mike.
No, that's okay.
All right, Mike, your turn. Let's see.
Yeah. What did you do?
How are you going to do that? Mike, you did that deliberately.
Yeah. No.
Did it deliberately. Yeah. They're just supposed to lift one cup out of the stack of cups.
Yeah.
Why are you looking like you want to?
Wow, stop it. He's getting somewhere. Don't stop him. All right.
Please help us with this one. It's supposed to. Go, Mike.
I put on now. What rules did you put?
All right.
Did you put rules?
No.
Did you put rule? I even did better than Titi. Did you put rule?
Did
you put rule? What's the rule that you put?
Let's just make it easy for you. Let me just spread these out. Yeah.
Did you put rule?
Spread these out, and then you stack them back in. That's essentially. Yes. Yeah, with the balloon. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, with the balloon. Yeah, that's it.
I think
the plastic package with the balloon.
Yes, that's it. Nice. All right. Wow, Thank you.
Wow,
thank you.
Felix.
Thank you.
This guy must be Gen Z, man. Now they cause all this problem. He's Gen Z. This.
Oh, nice one. That's the best timing we've had. I think it was like 30 seconds.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this game did. I guess what we see on social media is always.
No, next time you when you see something, you come up and ask, how can we work this out? Next time.
You should have watched the video. But hey guys, we've got a quick break. It's in the kitchen. Felix will be joining us, of course, in the kitchen. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Let's go, Felix.
Chef Natural has been hard at work in the kitchen, you know, putting together these amazing spring rolls. Okay, that's it right there.
They look good.
Ooh, so this is classic chicken spring rolls a la Chef Natural. Yeah.
A la chef natural.
Yeah, a la chef.
A la chef.
Yes, chef.
It's like saying a la carte.
Yes, so
a la chef.
All right. So essentially we made everything here, all the ingredients, the vegetables, everything was made right here in the kitchen. Even the wrap, the flour, everything was done right here. And it's time for you to have a taste. Yeah? Ooh. So
tell me when to try.
Just pick anyone.
So I think you're supposed to have it with the chili sauce.
Yes, dip it in the sauce and have a taste.
Amen.
Amen. Oh yeah, eat now. Just grab one. Yeah. So I love this. I love the sauce.
Oh,
my
really?
goodness, I do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, sorry, it's hot. Ooh.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the zone.
Yeah, he is.
He's in the zone.
He is. You can tell by the look on his face.
Yeah,
He's having a really good time.
Yeah, exactly. Chef Natural has done it again.
Well done.
And he did it with style, with panache. He did. Yes.
Oh.
He's going back
another one.
Yes,
Okay.
so.
I don't talk quiet.
The thing is, I don't know. This is addictive. It is, right? It is. All right.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Chef Natural.
Thank you, Chef, and thank you, Perlix, and to all our guests for being on the show today. We
Yes, indeed.
appreciate you all, and most importantly, you at home for being here with us every single day this week. We love you.
Yes, we do. Wow. I saw that coming, but this was how I was going to wrap up the show. See you Monday morning, 7 a.m., y'all.
Bye.